Paul Strand is an American photographer who was born in New York in 1890, and he lived to 1976, and this exhibition here shows 6 decades of his work. He worked in the United States, he worked in Mexico, and he also worked in Europe. And we have a very strong presentation of work from right the way across his life.
Many commentators see a great divide in Strand's work between his early work, which explores formal abstraction in such depth, and his later work, which seems focused on social issues and depicting the social world. And in fact, I think that Strand's attention to social issues is very strong from his earliest photography, for example, in the 1916 street portraits. But I also think that his attention to form does not recede in his work. And this is perhaps most visible in his great series devoted to New England. So to me, the New England work embodies all of the strongest elements of Strand's work.
I think there are many contradictions about Paul Strand's work. He was a difficult person, he worked very slowly, he often collaborated with others, but I think that was a difficult process for him. And I think there are many contradictions. One, for example, is that he was a very conservative photographer in his technique, but he was also quite radical in his politics. And one often has these contradictions in Strand's work, and it's a very productive way, I think, to think about him as a photographer. Politics is very important to Paul Strand's photography. I think he was always interested in politics, but particularly during the 1930s when he travelled in Mexico, he became much more politicized. In Mexico, he confronted the poverty of the Mexican peasantry, and this had a big impact on him, and politics consistently informed his photography throughout the rest of his life.